let's talk about my other team real quick. I wanted
Which
to
one is your
share.
other team now?
Arsenal. Come on now, top team in the league. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop. Stop playing. Okay.
For now.
For now, no. So I've been accused. You've been accused of turning this little venture into an Arsenal podcast. I think subconsciously that's made us not talk about Arsenal, which is crazy because all of you people, I don't agree with you. All of you tell me the EPL is the best league, blah, 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 blah. If you're top of the best league, you should be talked about. So I'm going to talk about Arsenal now. I'll keep it short so I don't get accused again. This is what Arsenal has been doing in 2024, right? Arsenal has played, I think, don't quote me, 11 games maybe, and won 10 in 24, probably. I think.
Yeah.
One draw against City. Why is the draw against City important? It was the first time in 57 games that City did not score at home. Okay, the game was at the Etihad Stadium in Manchester. So that was the first time since October 2021, 57 games that City didn't score at home. In 3 games against City this season, the Community Shield in London and at Manchester, Haaland has had 0 shots on target against Arsenal. 0 shots on target. In the game against Arsenal in London, City had 4 shots. I believe it was 0 on target. They had 4 shots total, 0 on target. I'm saying all this because Arsenal was accused in the midweek game. Of parking the bus. For those who don't follow these things closely, that means you don't come in to play. You just play defense. That's actually not what I saw in real time. Okay, I think City are just really, really, really good.
Scared of us now.
No, they're really good in possession. That's my thing. So City. This is not the first time that City has outpossessed Arsenal. Arsenal pretty much never outpossessed City. The difference is they used to outpossess Arsenal, then beat Arsenal 4-1. This time, they outpossessed Arsenal and couldn't break Arsenal down. But let me keep going. Go ahead, Yinka.
So I was going to tell you that possession doesn't really matter in this case because City's 70-something% possession
71
led to only 1 shot on target.
Yeah.
And Arsenal's 28 whatever possession
29, yeah,
led to 2 shots on target.
I know.
So actually, Arsenal actually had more shots on target than City in that game.
But you can't talk to you can't talk to our hater friends about this. You know this. Come on now, stop wasting time. So in those 11 games in 2024, Arsenal have scored 38 league goals, right? 38. No other team has scored, more than 31. Okay. They've conceded only 4 times in 2024. That's at least 6 fewer than any other side. At least 6. They've kept 7 clean sheets in 2024. That's at least 2 more than any other side. Right? So now, keep in mind, the teams that are second it's not one team that is second. It's 3 different teams that are second. Arsenal is first in all these things, right? So I have no idea whether Arsenal will win the league or not. I know for the haters, that's all they care about. It's very possible that Arsenal will not win the league and not win the Champions League. And those are the standards. City has raised the standards so high that you can do all these things. You can get 4 points off of Liverpool, 4 points off of City, and not win the league because you had a 3-game blip in December where you couldn't score. That's how crazy it is. But I'm not going to come back and say they bottled it. With 7 games to go, I'm very happy with where we are. What I always wanted was, can we go into the last month of the season in contention? Good enough for me. What do you think?
Yeah. So I agree with you. And a lot of people that just quickly switch, when you say all this thing, the next thing they say is, If you don't win the league, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
crazy.
like, you've been this is lazy thinking, right? United will wish that they swap positions with Arsenal right now. You can see growth. You can see a plan. You know, Edu was talking the other day. Edu said, we already know what we're going to do in the summer.
Mm.
You know, this shows that synergy between the owners, the technical director, and the coach.
Yeah.
Everybody is on the same page. I look at Chelsea, I look at United, and I don't feel the same way.
Mm.
I don't feel the same way. Once Klopp is done, Liverpool needs to be careful about who they bring in as coach,
Yeah.
because that will determine their next 2-3 seasons, right? And that means for the foreseeable future, Arsenal and Pep, Arteta and Pep, if he stays, will be slugging it out for this league for the next 4 or 5 years.
Yes.
Because Arsenal team is arguably the youngest in the whole EPL.
Yeah.
So it's not as if they have old men there. They have young boys that will only get better.
Yeah.
There's no Arsenal player today that is at his peak, apart from let me rephrase that. There is no young Arsenal player today that you can say that's your peak.
Yeah.
You can say that for Partey, that's a senior man. You can say that for Jorginho, that's a senior man. For the rest of the Arsenal team, they have not even reached their peak yet. And we don't know where that will get to.
Yeah.
If Saka gets to Saka's level, the league you are dead. Let me just say it.
Yeah, it's over.
If Saka gets to 70% or 75% of Salah alone, it's over. It is over. And Salah is leaving after Klopp, by the way. He's going to Saudi. You heard it here first.
I believe it.
Salah is following Klopp.
So,
he's gone.
A quick thing. Do you think Ryan Giggs is a legend?
Of course I do.
Okay. 20 years at Man U, right? He's gonna be on the list of I think he's already in the Hall of Fame, the new Hall of Fame thing they're doing.
Yeah.
If he's not, he will be.
He is.
So I saw something the other day that blew my mind, right? Sakai is supposed to be having a bad season, right? This was at a time when he had 13 Premier League goals and 8 Premier League assists. Apparently, Ryan Giggs in 20 years never bettered those stats. Just in production. Never.
Yeah.
Never. And they played the wing position. It wasn't like you're comparing a central defensive midfielder with an attacker.
Absolutely.
So 20 years, he never returned better than 13 and 8. And that shocked me.
Interesting.
Yeah, it shocked me.
Interesting.
Yeah, it shocked me. I didn't believe that. And it's now 14 or 15. Saka scored the penalty. So, but this was a week ago before the last 2 games.